Hello and welcome to How May We Service You, the podcast all about all the service industry tea and all of our bartender stories. Today we've got confessions. Oh my goodness, all the confessions. We may have some really good ones today. We've got two lovely guests, but before that we got the lovely Miss
Gina Rae.
That's right, Miss Gina Rae. She's back in action. How was your weekend, Miss Gina?
Y'all, sorry, I get distracted really easily. Let's see. Oh, I went to an urban camp weekend.
An urban camp weekend.
In America, it's like code for black people.
Define what is urban? You said urban black weekend?
No.
Or urban?
No, yes. But the black people went camping in New Braunfels. It's called Mount Breeze. It's beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful campground.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, there's about 1,200 campers.
Okay.
From RVs all the way to like a little tent with like one cooler. Me
Gross.
And my cousin and I were like one cooler. Like, you know, like somebody had like a little piss-ass tent and a cooler.
Okay.
And then next to him was somebody with like a tent, a canopy, tarps, a fish fryer.
That's me. I want that. I want that.
A fish fryer,
I want
two
glamping.
Grills, a regular grill, a smoker. So that's what I did this weekend. And I loved it.
Good. Was it the whole weekend or did you?
Yeah, so Friday to Sunday, but people start getting out there on Wednesday.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Well, that's awesome. So
A little mini Freaknik.
Did you see any freakiness going on?
I saw a lot of freakiness. I didn't get freaky.
Yeah.
I'm 0 for 2 on that.
Okay,
Single both times. But yeah, I saw some shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm talking all body types, flaunting everything, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was adulting.
So it's kind of like, I don't know if anyone saw Coachella, but did y'all ever see that video of the guy that was in the Ferris wheel?
Yes.
At Coachella, and so all you saw was like the.
Yep.
You couldn't tell who was doing. Who,
Yep.
if it was a guy or a girl doing the job, but it was crazy. I was like, yes, they were up there for a hot minute. I think the conductor. Do you call it a conductor? I don't know if that's but he let him stay up there for a while.
Video game operator. No, not video.
It's the operator,
yes.
I guess. Because did you see that? Did y'all see the? Yeah, did you see it?
I never saw the video.
You didn't see it?
Talking to your mics, gentlemen.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Can you hear now?
We completely forgot about these people.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
There's people here.
So we have the lovely Eddie OCH Oil Can Harry's. What is your handle for?
For Facebook is Eddie Oil Cans.
Eddie Oil Cans. All right.
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Hennessy.
Hennessy is in like cognac?
Yeah.
Are you Hennessy?
I would not be working here if I was one of those.
I was like, are you a Hennessy
Don't
descendant?
say it like we're dirty up in here.
I know.
And this is not the spot.
I love this bar, but really, would I really be bartending?
I mean,
if I had
Some
that
people-
kind of money.
yes.
I had a friend of mine that was at a Walmart Heir, and
Yes.
she worked.
Yeah.
Literally, Walmart.
I know a
Really?
bartender
Yeah,
that's
she
been
worked.
bartending
Well,
for like
she's
20
a way
years.
better person than I ever
Walmart.
will be.
Yeah.
No, I know a trust fund baby that bartends.
Into your mind.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
With us.
I would bartend if I was rich.
I would too.
Yeah, totally.
I'd own a bar and I'd bartend and not let anybody know I owned the bar.
I would have like a secret
Fuck with
door
it.
that like I wouldn't let certain people in, and you'd have to have like a little code, and I'd be like, you can't come in. And now maybe it would just
Like
be me
real
and two-
speakeasy? Like
yeah,
real
like maybe me
speakeasy?
and just two other people, but we'd just be wasted and have one bartender for ourselves.
It's not a
you'd be
real bar. It's not a
expensive
real bar.
alcoholic. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, this
I like
is my
to-
house.
I like to
It's
drink.
his garage.
At
It's
least
like
I'm not
his
alone.
garage.
And who are you, Mr. Man? Mr. We have the lovely little Joshy Pants.
Joshy Pants.
That's it. Hello.
Put the mic up to your
I know.
mouth, Josh,
My
and
mouth?
talk to
These,
us.
It's right
these
here.
boys,
Okay,
these
it's
boys
here.
are afraid of the mic, so I don't know
No.
what's going on. I mean, Josh,
It's
I
very
know that you are
phallic
used to
looking.
holding things that are in similar
I'm out of
fashion.
practice.
Okay, you're out of practice. Well, honey, get used to it. So
So
it's gonna be
Texas,
right
what
here.
did you do this weekend?
You know, what did I do? Oh my gosh. So this weekend, well, of course, if you're watching this, it's July 1st. And so this last weekend, it was World Pride. So, of course, the entire fucking city was gone. Like literally Austin, Texas picked up and left. It was insanity. So I was at work, but it wasn't really busy. It was kind of crazy. So I didn't get to celebrate World Pride, but it was also San Antonio Pride for all the San Antonio fans out there, the two that are probably watching this. So we make fun of San Antonio. We do. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways.
You make fun of San Antonio.
I'm throwing us all in there. So we make fun of San Antonio. But no, there was San Antonio Pride. So I worked. I wore my first harness. to my job, my new harness.
Congratulations.
It was interesting. I was also an idiot the other day, and I was out in the sun. I was out in the sun for 2 hours with no SPF. Guys, it was cloudy outside, and I was stupid. I thought.
Was it Saturday?
It was Saturday.
That's when I got burnt too.
I couldn't believe it. I was out for literally 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm this color now. I'm red. I'm in pain. It's horrible. That harness was hurting my nipples. It was a really rough. It was a rough weekend. I was laying in bed with my boo last night. And I was like dousing myself with this Hawaiian Tropics lidocaine bullshit. And he was like, "You're slimy. You're gross, and you're hot." And I was like, "You want to do it?" And he was like, "No."
I love how you like dropped in. You're like, "I was just laying in bed with my boo." Bitch, really? It's your boo now?
It's a boo. He's a boo. He's a boo. He's a boo.
He's the boo?
He's a boo.
Okay.
He's the boo.
Okay.
That's all right. There we go. Anyways, so that's what I did. I was sunburned, hot in a harness, and working. So it sounded like I should have been at Pride, but I wasn't. Yeah. So there you go. So, but anyways, to kick off our show here, I'd love to do a little shot. Would you love to do a shot?
Yeah, let's do a shot.
Let's do a shot. What are we drinking today, Legina?
Ooh, okay. So like, I know I look like I'm like 45, but I'm really 34. Today is my birthday.
It's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
I didn't want to talk about it yet because we have a surprise for you. Now you're ruining things.
Do you have a surprise?
No, I don't have anything for you now.
Oh, well, the shot's good enough
These
for
shots,
me.
that's
Goes to
it.
me.
Happy birthday.
Sorry that you can't drink, Josh, because it's.
I know, it's not supposed to be.
So
Josh Evans
water.
has to work right after this, so he's not allowed to drink, but that's okay. All right, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, all right, cheers. Oh my God. That was a big one. I think we let that one sit a little too long. I like my tequila cold as fuck.
That sat a really long time.
Now that made, I think that kicked in my sunburn again. So I feel really hot in the chesticles region. So chesticles, you call them chesticles? Anybody? No? Okay. All right. Titties.
Tatas.
The tatas. All right. Well, we're going to get going with our first segment here. So we are going to get to know you, getting to know you. So we want to hear a little bit about you, Eddie. Eddie, again, you're not a Hennessy. What is it?
A Hennessy, but not a Hennessy.
He's not a Hennessy. Yeah. He's just a Hennessy.
Yeah.
So okay.
So how'd you end up here at Oil Cans? Tell us your origin
Where
story.
you're from.
Okay. So
orientation,
I'm
blood
from
type.
Queens, New York.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, microphone.
Microphone. Okay, sorry. I'm originally from Queens, New York, and then my family now lives in like the Newburgh area, which is about like an hour and a half north. And I just got drunk camping with my friends, and they were already moving here, so they asked me to move in with them, and I did.
How long ago was that?
About a year and a half, 2 years.
Okay, so have you ever been to Austin before that?
Oh, no.
You never visited or anything?
Yeah, it was like a drunken promise. It was like we're swinging in a hammock. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm coming.
They were swinging in a hammock. You heard it here, guys. So were you on the bottom or were you on the top?
Oh, we were all on top, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't make sense. There always has to be someone on the bottom.
You literally might have just proved to me that you are straight. Like in that very moment, like that didn't.
Yeah.
No,
the people watching are like, no, that's
yeah,
that's
not at all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got here to Austin, and so how did you get into bartending, or did you? What happened?
I bartended back in New York in like fine dining kind of establishments,
Okay.
but here I was blackout drunk after going on a date with my roommate because she was nervous about hanging out with this guy from the army because she didn't know if he was going to be all right or not, and she was here for 2 weeks, and our other roommate was like, well, my friend Javier is gay, and he was like, oh, I haven't done anything gay. Like, I want to go to a drag show. And it was Wednesday night. That's when we used to do Drag Survivor. And so we came here. We were already drunk. And then we got blackout drunk. And he yelled at someone.
Talking into your mic.
Sorry. He
like act like there's a magnet on your lips and just fucking move.
You need to quit turning because you're gonna fuck it all up.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to.
We're not gonna edit
us.
that. So there you go. You're gonna fuck it all up. So if you just
we're on
You
the
come on
patio.
this show, hold the mic at your
we
damn
were on the
lips.
patio, and he started yelling at this one of like the cigarette ladies because she kept like coming up to us, and yelled about how she didn't care about Puerto Rico, and I guess I quote unquote diffused the situation, and Jesse saw me. I was like, oh,
Who
I
works
feel like-
here.
yeah. He was like, oh, I think you would be like a good candidate to work here. I was like, okay, I'll come in for a job the next day.
With Jesse who?
Oh, hey, Doug.
Yeah, that's not why he said for you to work here, bitch.
I know, but I.
Jesse likes straight boys.
He wanted to do this.
Yeah, Jesse
He wanted
likes
to be
straight
like-
boys. He
he
was
wanted
just
to be
trying
like-
to get you.
I wanted to lick his feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
right.
Josh.
Yeah, well,
Don't be telling him his business.
Texas tea is later, but yeah, let's spill it. We may have to move that segment up a little
Yeah.
bit. So he likes feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told us. Remember?
I don't remember. I was drunk.
Oh,
I don't remember that episode. It was Dripping Springs
so
Fall.
then you started as a what?
I started as door and barback.
Door and barback.
Door and barback.
Okay, and now you're a bartender.
Bartender, yeah.
How long did you do both? Did you do one
I did
longer
door
than the other?
for
or
maybe, I don't even think 3 weeks.
3 weeks? Okay.
And then I just went straight barback. Forgot who left, and I just took over for them.
Okay. And so you bartended in fine dining. What's the difference between bartending and fine dining versus the bar like Oil Can Harry's? Because
I
again, I think it's very different.
I can speak my mind a lot more here, and
Okay.
I enjoy that. But at the same time, here it's obviously a lot quicker. There it's more about the actual drink itself. Like,
Microphone.
it's a more the drink
God
itself.
damn it, it's like Beetlejuice.
Sorry.
Beetlejuice. Just put that fucker in your mouth. God, that's what Jesse was wanting to say. So anyways. Sorry, Jesse. So, I'm not sorry. So you bar backed, and then, so how long did you bar back, and then?
About a little less than a year.
Less than a
I'd
year.
say 9 months.
Okay. And then you got into bartending.
Yeah.
Did you have like weekend shifts, or did you have to kind of like work your way up to it, or?
Start as I can't even think. Monday through Thursday, I think, is what I started.
Okay, real quick. I'm sorry. I'm looking at your outfit, and all the guys that have been at on this show, like they put on their clothes, the regular like shirt, shorts, whatever. But you got dressed up. So what was your preparation for getting ready tonight for
I
this?
even messaged you on Instagram. I was like, "Is there a dress code for this?"
He called me, and I was like, wear whatever you want. I don't give a
I just
shit.
noticed that. I'm like, you got church shoes on, bitch.
Church shoes.
And like one of his pant legs, he like tucked it under, so it looks very like, what is that? Like,
Upper.
Honestly, was not on purpose. That's just me getting out of the house
Got
and
it.
not paying attention.
and then the Where is Waldo shirt.
Oh, that's just I want to be seen.
Okay,
that's
that's fair.
want people to try
Okay.
to.
He wanted to be found.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, and here you are. You were
Sorry,
found.
I had to, you bartend here, yes.
Oh, and just to preface this, because he did say that he had a gay friend, that means that he probably is straight. We realize that most people that say, my gay friend, because gay guys, we don't say that.
Yeah.
We don't say, oh, my gay friend Josh, or my gay friend Justin. We don't say that. We say, my friend. So he prefaced
No,
it.
y'all say,
My straight
oh,
friend.
my straight friend.
No,
Or
I
my
don't.
hetero friend.
My friend, the lesbian.
hetero.
I
My
never,
hetero.
I never,
My hetero.
you know what? I will say lesbian, but I never say anything else. I say my lesbian friend, but everyone else's friend. I don't know why why my girl.
This is my girl. That's another
I don't know why
one.
lesbians are in that box for me.
But so it's weird because like gay is like male and female.
Yeah.
But like you refer to gay and then it's lesbians. And you'll be like, and even lesbians do it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's interesting.
it is weird,
Yeah.
right? They're in their own little box. Do you think they want to be in that box?
Of course.
I mean, I don't.
I didn't know I was doing a pun.
Josh, that was good.
Josh, you're so good. Oh, I love it. I love it. We
Okay, so Josh, that's a great segue.
great segue.
You're sassy. So speak into the mic and tell us your origin story.
I was born in Idaho. I grew up in Montana and then went to be a bartender at the gay bars in Oregon when I was 21, because that was like the first big gay city or city that had a gay street or anything that I visited when I was like 15, and was like, I want to be a bartender at a gay bar when I grow up.
Nice.
So I did it.
So
High aspirations.
That was actually like your goal.
no, but that's
It was my goal.
Well, hey, you
wanted
fucking
to
won.
work
at a gay
You
bar.
won. You got your shit
So you were
done.
literally like living your dream.
I wanted to do it. I thought it would be
Wow.
Love it.
a lot
That's
of fun.
great.
And it is a lot of fun, but
Yeah.
like it's not necessarily like a career, but it can be if you like play it right.
I think it
Thank
can be a
you.
career.
It's like,
I
you know.
definitely think it can be a career. But so
You can
but-
if you play it right.
Yeah.
So then I lived in Oregon and did that for like 3 years, and Sable was my friend. I met her there.
Sable is so
She was.
Sable
because
was.
we had a falling out.
Oh, no, Sable's one of the
That's such a
queens that
lie.
works.
We're still roommates,
She works
though.
next door at Rain. So if you hear Sable, that's obviously one of our staff
Sable
members.
motherfucking Cities.
Sable Cities. She's amazing. You should check her out. She'll be on the show eventually.
She's
'cause
all
we're
right.
gonna faction over to some of the Rain people too as well. But yeah, so she was your friend.
She
and
was
then,
my friend, and then she won a drag competition that got her a trip to Fire Island, so it was part of the prize. So she went on a trip to Fire Island, and then ended up like getting a job there. And I went to visit her the following season, and they offered me a job there, and so I worked in Fire Island for like 5 years
Wow.
with.
That's like the
with
mothership.
Sable. And then went to the city in New York and worked there during the winter, and just kind of got tired of like doing the back and forth thing for like 5 years and like having to find a new job every winter in the city, and then decided we wanted to move somewhere warmer,
Yeah.
and ended up coming to Austin.
Did y'all come together or?
We did come here together, yeah.
Okay.
But I was gonna not work in gay bars at that point. I decided I was like gonna try something different, and then I ended up working at a straight bar on 6th Street and hated it.
Yeah.
Hated it. Worked like
What-
New Year's Eve
what
and
bar
like,
was
made
it?
$100.
No, say it. I don't give a shit. We don't work there.
It's not even the same bar. It's closed now. It
Oh,
was
is it-
like the Austin Ale House, so
Oh,
it's different.
was that one of the Al Qaeda bars that closed?
The Al Qaeda
The what?
bars.
No, that group of bars that
No.
closed because
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
facts, right?
No, it is facts.
Okay,
but
thanks.
I don't know if it was. Yeah, it was. It was.
It was facts.
I think it was. I'm just gonna skip it.
Okay, so real quick,
Okay.
Fire
yeah.
Island, because everybody does
Yes.
not know what Fire Island
I've
is.
never been to Fire Island.
Josh has told me what Fire Island is, so you tell the world.
Fire Island's like a long barrier, like sandbar, basically that runs the length of Long Island, and it's about 40 miles away from New York City, and it's notoriously and infamously and famous for being like a place where gay people could always go back in the day when being gay wasn't accepted and it was actually illegal. So it was one of like the only places in the world that gay people could go and actually be themselves and like hold hands and be affectionate and like
Be normal.
be
You know,
normal,
like a normal,
act
like a
normal,
It was
and not
safety
be.
zone.
It was
Yeah.
safe. So
That's great.
like people from all over the world used to travel there, and they still do, but not like nearly as much. But it's just kind of still like a summer vacation place with like there's no cars out there. You have to ride a ferry boat like 20 minutes out into the ocean, and then it's like gay Neverland where it's like
How big
just
is it? How big
boardwalks.
is Fire Island?
Fire Island's
what would you
like-
say citywide? So we could like say, is it like?
It's not even a city. It's like townships.
It's just like a
tiny.
town?
It's literally like a cluster, like
Wow.
little clusters of summer homes on the beach.
Cute.
That
I
basically.
need to go. I wanna go. I've
It's
never
a lot
been.
of fun. Like literally, you don't have to worry about getting like wasted there because you will. And the worst thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna fall off the boardwalk maybe, or pick up with somebody you don't intend to.
Have you seen people fall off a boardwalk?
Oh yes, multiple times. Like this coworker of mine that I hated there. Like she was the biggest bitch that turned out to be like she had a crush on me. Like later I found out, and it was weird.
But she knew you were
But
gay?
I did not like her at all, and like we had finally started like becoming like okay friends. And one night she was wasted walking on home like from the boardwalk, and she just like biffs it off the boardwalk, and it was like at a point where it was like 3 feet off the ground.
Holy shit.
And like she was fine.
She didn't
but I
hurt herself.
definitely laughed.
It's like a
By
drunk
she, I
driver.
mean
When they
he.
hit someone, they're always the ones that are okay. So she was wasted, so she just fell and jelly rolled down.
Oh,
something
yeah.
and
It was
just,
good,
She was
though.
good.
Yeah, what did you ask him? You asked if he.
Oh yeah, I asked. Did she know you were gay? I mean,
Who?
the friend.
Oh,
You're saying
but
she is and she was a
he.
female.
Yeah, no, she is a he.
Oh,
Oh, she.
see, it can get
Her.
very confusing.
Her pronouns mean absolutely nothing to me.
Josh does not care about pronouns.
He doesn't.
Pronouns don't mean shit.
That's okay. God, that fucking fly. It's like, did you see it
Yeah,
earlier?
no, it's been
It was
living.
like dive bombing
It's
over here.
lived
It's
for a
crazy.
month.
So, anyways, so he liked you.
Kamikaze.
Okay, so there. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, very cool. So, are y'all still friends?
Everybody knows I'm gay.
Well, I didn't know. I mean, maybe someone could be like blind or something.
Maybe somebody was blind and deaf.
Blind and deaf. I
She
mean,
was
you know.
blind and deaf.
That was her X-Men power. She was like, I know you're gay. No.
Okay, so Eddie is a baby bartender. Josh is an OG.
Yeah.
Texas is forever and a day.
God, I'm the oldest.
And I'm like-
I think I'm one of the oldest people that bartend. this
Yeah,
year.
and I'm like middle aged, like in bartender life, right?
Yeah.
So when we're talking about bar EDU,
Ooh, good segue. Good segue.
Ooh, was it good? We're getting better at that.
You're doing great. I'm surprised. It's your birthday.
age, the wisdom. When we're talking about like bar etiquette, bar education, what to do, when to ask questions, everybody has advice that like,
Yep.
when you get off at the end of the night and you're laying in bed and you're like, why did that person do that? I wish I could tell them this. Like, what is the thing that you want to tell somebody?
Me?
Patrons, customers.
Oh gosh. You know, I find that like sometimes I get the most random shit happening to me during happy hour, it seems like. Happy hour just seems to be like when people are just fucking idiots. Like their brain is gone. I guess brunch fucked them up. They come in here and they're just crazy. It's like, you know, like someone asked for a strong mimosa the other day. And I was like, bitch, it's just orange juice and champagne. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. And she was like, a strong one. And I was like, okay. So I literally poured I did like a split second, because our orange juice is on a gun, so we don't have like a little, you know, juice.
And when you're
thing.
saying a gun, what is a gun?
A gun is like a little,
know.
it's just a little choo-choo.
The
I don't know.
dispenser.
It's a little dispenser, yeah.
The bartender
So I
keys.
thought you see like my sound effect, choo-choo. Yeah. So I just went, choo, and that was all she got. And she was like, perfect. And I was like, is it? Is it perfect? And I just was like, oh my God, that'll be $2, woman. And it was just like, oh my God. It was just, that was so fucking annoying. And I was just like, wow, I just wish I could have told her, don't tell me to make a strong drink, insinuate that I'm making a shit. Yes, just have a glass of champagne and shut the fuck up.
And then shoot the orange juice. It goes, the alcohol content works better.
I
that
wanted
way.
to give it to her on the side and just be like, make your own goddamn thing. Here, just take this shit and go
Build
away.
your own
Yours is
mimosa.
$7.50. Yours is $7.50. Hers are $2 because she was nice, you know? So that's one thing that kind of irritated me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Eddie,
something.
how about you? Talking to that mic, Eddie. Get in there. There you go.
I think it's close enough now.
Pretend it's a breast.
Okay.
Like a skinny,
It's
long
teat.
breast.
It's a teat.
He's straight. I don't know.
chocolate teat.
I was just trying to help him out. I'm just trying to help him out.
Chocolate teat. Anybody? No? Okay, fine.
I fucking hate when people lean over the bar, like into my face. And I'm like, I can hear you totally fine here. I assume you're going to try to grab something. Like, I assume immediately you're trying to steal. And when you're like leaning over the bar, I'm like, there's no point for that. If I
Okay.
can hear you, I'll lean into you.
So devil's advocate. I think that sometimes people don't realize we can hear them. Like something about working behind the bar, like there's a funnel. We can actually hear you. We can hear you talking shit. We can hear you say, why is it taking so long?
But see, I call it bartender ears because I hear things that I want to hear, and then when someone's being an idiot, I can see them talking, and I don't hear a fucking.
And
thing.
we can hear it,
Not a
and we
thing.
are human, so it may change the way like your drink is made with love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It may change it.
You make it a Bud
my whole
Light.
thing, like, it is.
You make it a Bud Light. $7.50. They're not $7.50.
That's my special, actually.
Oh.
That's my special.
You
That's
make
my
good Bud
special.
Lights?
I'm really good.
Come
Bud
see
Lights.
Eddie for Bud Lights. Sponsored.
Sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Not
Desperate.
sponsored. Sorry. No, but I like when I work on like one or two. One or four. I feel like, and anyone else is not going to understand what I'm saying when I say that. But where my tip bucket is, when someone leans on that side, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like no. I don't want you grabbing at that.
So Eddie,
I've had mine stolen from behind
you
the bar
have.
at the end of the night.
Josh had his.
Somebody's on a Saturday night. Somebody
Yes.
the bar back was like not behind the bar, and we were collecting glassware from everybody.
Oh,
and
my
like
God.
somebody went and grabbed mine from behind the bar on patio, and
remember
took
that.
out the back door.
Did they
and took my Saturday night tip?
Yes,
They get it. They
Saturday
got
night
it all.
tips.
They did not
they
get
got the
caught.
whole thing.
They got my whole bucket.
And the alarm went off, and we were like, "Who the fuck's opening the door already? It's not time to take
Oh
out
my
trash."
God.
Shitty.
So they were casing you. They were like, ooh, he's
Yeah, they
putting money
knew
in
where
that
my
fucking
bucket was.
Yeah.
And
I've seen somebody
because
jump
it's not
over
even like mine's not convenient. Like right there.
No,
They
I
had
know
to,
where you
like-
work. I'm like, that's
No,
Like,
that's what I'm
shove
saying.
it
They had to
under
have been watching
His
you.
is dug behind.
So
That's one
just
of
to
the
preface kind of our bar, we don't put our tip jars.
Should we say that out loud?
No, that's fine. People can see it. I mean,
Tip
it's not like we're
buckets.
hiding it.
Yeah.
We have tip buckets.
We keep 'em
and we
behind the
keep them
bar.
underneath the bar so that people can't grab shit. So a lot of bars have like tip jars, what have you. And I don't like that either because I had a girl try to steal one time in her purse at Hula Hut. And she tried to put the tip bucket or tip jar in her purse, but we all caught her. And so then she tried to play it off like, I was just joking. And we were like, no, bitch, you're not just joking. And so we called our cop over because we had a cop that worked there. And he actually, he didn't arrest her, but he scared the fuck out of this woman and like was like, if you ever touch that shit again, you will be prosecuted. And she was
Yeah.
like crying and her friends were like, she was joking, but she put it in her purse. And we saw her walking away from the bar, and our cocktail waitress, she like came over and just like
That's not joking.
like a
Like,
ninja.
don't play with our money.
No, she fucking came after it because we were like, stop her! And
would've
it
kicked
was
her.
great. It was great. But I mean, we all worked together. But that
Well, you know,
sucks. You got yours stolen.
There
What do
was
you
like
wanna say?
one Monday, it was like a Monday or Tuesday, and it's before you started working. Like we were closing and it was like 2:00 and somebody like jumped over the bar and in the well and grabbed out like a liquor bottle and tried to run out the door. Our door guy at the time, thank God, he was lazy and he had already locked the door. So the person, like, you heard him like hit the door.
What?
And you're like, fucking idiot, like, but
Bitch,
yeah,
you ain't going nowhere.
yeah, but like that
Wow.
happens, and then the whole tip jar thing. Eddie, what I was going to tell you, a tip for new bartenders is if you get loyal regulars, you do not have to worry about that because they stand there and they are
Yes.
at your bar and shit goes down. They're like,
Yeah.
No, that's not a good tip. Like they do all that. They're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's all you're leaving?
$2? You're like, oh.
Like, really? You asked a lot of questions.
I know, you were really slow.
So like bartenders are loyal to their regular
Yes.
customers.
I actually, that funny story, I did that yesterday. There was these two guys that come in, and I know them from Rain when I worked there, and they were like, oh my God, you're here now, and it was crazy. And this group of people came in, and of course they did what we talked about last week. The one person comes up, and there's 7 behind. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? And I was like, no, bitch, this is not how this works. It's happy hour. I'm busy. So then my friends were like, 2 more. And I started making the drinks. And she was like, oh, no, that's not what we ordered. And I go, honey, it's not about you anymore. You were taking too long. Next. And she was like, did he just say that to me? And I was like, yes, I did, honey. You were waiting. I said, do you look around? I said, look around. There is not a place to stand at my bar. And you are taking all this time. No, absolutely not. Stop. We have something for you. Look who this big booty.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gina. Happy birthday to you.
That was the most
That was beautiful, Eddie.
That was
You
the
got
most
your chance to
pathetic
sing.
song.
You guys stopped.
Now
What?
sing some
That
fucking-
one candle is like
Time for
already
Frank
like
Sinatra.
deeply inside this cupcake.
Okay.
What happened?
So thank you so much.
Yay! Thank you,
For the
Mackie.
record, I asked for a cookie cake.
Mackie, oh, that's amazing. Oh, and they're July 4th.
Thank you, Lamaki. I appreciate it.
That was so sweet.
Oh, yeah, that
Aw.
was super sweet. And July 4th is
Where are
coming.
you going with that cupcake? I want one.
On camera? You can eat. Oh,
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I can't do it. You see this red lipstick? This is.
Give it to Daddy. I want that one. That one looks.
No, the red ones are mine. Birthday roll.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take the blue
Sorry, I
one.
got real serious.
It's fine. It's fine.
I got real serious. Okay. So while Texas is distracted and eating his
I'm busy.
shit.
Y'all talk.
Yeah, no, he's eating his shit. I have questions. Questions. And we'll start with Eddie.
Are these from
Eddie.
Twitter?
No, this one's not from Twitter.
Oh,
This
it's
is from
not.
Instagram and me trying to find Eddie's Instagram page.
Okay.
And when I
Oh.
found it, I had to look on my cell phone, my tablet, and my computer because I wasn't sure it was Eddie because it's a picture of
Of a dude shaving my ass.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
Yeah. When I was, I'm not gonna name the place that did it because it was very illegal.
You
at
said
the time.
shaving your ass.
Oh yeah, it was my friend. I was gonna get a tattoo of dead ass on my ass.
Dead
because-
ass on your ass.
Yeah.
Like
it's a New
a
York thing.
broken ass?
No, like
No,
dead ass. Like the words
dead ass
dead
serious?
Like dead.
Dead-
ass
oh, the
serious, yeah.
words.
It's like a New York thing.
Oh.
It's a New York thing. And I was gonna do
Okay.
that. I was gonna put that on my ass as a joke and as my first tattoo. Still don't have any tattoos. And
But his ass is baby smooth.
there's a bunch of hair.
Josh,
That was a long- that was a long
that was
time
so
ago.
random.
But my sister caught wind of it, and I said the only way we were. The tattoo artist had a bottle of Hennessy in the corner. I was like, oh shit, that's my last name, and he was like, oh shit, take a shot then. I was like, okay. He didn't ask us our age, so we started taking shots.
How old were you?
18,
Okay.
and
I had crumbs, sorry.
and we started taking shots, and then they did like the template on my ass, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll do it. Like, why not? Like, I said it jokingly, and then somehow my sister caught wind of it, and she called me like 6 times. I didn't get an answer, so one of her friends comes into the shop, and she goes, I need to see Eddie, and I need to see him now.
How old were you?
Oh shit.
I was 18.
Why would your sister care?
My family's weird.
I mean, shit.
No, there's just different types of family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
just like we have like 2 rules in my family. It's like no cigarettes, no tattoos.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
basically it.
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, and
you do
like,
blunts?
So like because I think my sister was doing it to protect me. It was more
Okay.
like what my mom will do, like later on.
Okay.
And so I never got it.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
So,
So still tattooless.
yeah, still
And still hairy
tattoo
assed.
list.
still hairy ass.
And still straight.
Yeah.
Josh. Josh, hi.
Hello.
Why do they call you Joshy Pants? Like, what's that about?
It's just something that a coworker of mine in college, I was like, when I was 18.
There's no good story behind it?
No.
Okay, great. Nope, don't want to hear it.
Hey, can I
Sorry.
tell you something real fast?
Yeah.
I'm drinking this Austin East Cider, and we're hopefully going to get sponsored by Austin East
I
Cider.
do like Austin East Cider. I use that floating down the river. If you ever
It
need
was
to take
so
a photo
good.
shoot.
This is Austin East Cider, the watermelon with little pureed watermelon inside of it. It's crazy. You can see it. And the Western Sun cucumber vodka. It is not sponsored yet, but we are waiting for someone to sponsor the show. So, go ahead.
I like Austin East Cider Orange.
Guys, do you like Austin East Cider?
Yes.
We are not about to do. We're not doing this.
I actually really do like the original one.
You know what?
I'm
We're
gonna
not
lie. I
doing
like
this.
the East Side.
No, we are doing it. This is staying in.
I do like the rosé. The rosé is good.
The rosé
Cut
is good.
this
I like the
out.
rosé too.
I like the original.
The rosé is actually pretty good. The original, I like the original and the orange the best. And the best way to drink any of them is to take like a healthy sip and then pour in your favorite vodka,
Oh, that's what I did.
fill in the blank,
Cucumber.
and there you go.
Yum.
Yeah.
This
Fill
is like,
Western
you know how they
Sun.
call, they call like man-mosas. I don't know why they call them man-mosas because women are strong too. But they, they
Misogyny.
do the deep, right?
Yeah.
They do the deep Eddy. Have you seen that? The deep Eddy
Y'all.
grapefruit with
I didn't even have to say anything. Like they
I know.
all just jumped in.
We
That is
love our
emotional.
ladies. We love our
Yeah.
ladies. We're not gonna. I'm like, why do you call it a man-mosa? It could be a one-man-mosa. That's women.
serious.
Women have babies. I mean, if I take a really big shit, it's crazy. I mean, I don't want to think about having a baby come out of there.
I've seen it. Nope. Anyways,
Anywho.
Back.
Back.
I mean,
to it.
I'll throw myself under the bus. I sure will. Have you had that problem before?
With what?
Like a big poop and it hurt?
oh my God.
No? Just like, no? Okay.
I go pretty regularly. Maybe
No,
too much.
You actually
Maybe
shit.
Too much.
I think when he thinks about
Let's end
shitting.
that.
No,
he
we're
just
not
does
talking
that
about
shit.
this. So,
No, we are going to talk about it.
what-
We are going to talk about
that
it.
one.
Hey,
Let's end that one.
We're going to talk about it
Yeah,
because it's a thing.
Okay, so
He
if we're
leaves
talk-
the bar more
Okay.
than you
Uses
work
Twitter
behind the bar.
regularly.
if we're serious about that, then last week, like I had to poo, and it was the end of shift, and like our boss, our Mackie, Mackie's our boss.
Mackie is our boss.
And he was
My
like,
boss.
oh, it's fine, just go. I waited 3.5 hours till I got home to go poo. And then I text Mackie.
You did?
I did.
Do you know what I do? I like to send pictures of myself when I'm pooping somewhere. Like I take selfies of like my feet and I send it because I have a group chat with my friends. And usually I'm like, where do you think I'm at? Because like you can tell from the tile in some of the places. Usually it's the W because that's where I go. Because bathrooms are cleaner. So, but yeah, I like to send pictures of that. Like you never see anything, but it's just like the pants and the feet.
Yeah.
First stop in New York when Sable and I'd go to the city from Fire Island would be the Plaza to go number 2. And I'd check in on Facebook.
Yes. See, everybody poops, guys. Why? Don't be
Number
don't
2
be
at the
ashamed.
Plaza.
Don't be
Fanciest shit
ashamed.
you'll ever
What, pin
take.
your
I think I never,
poops? Can we make that a movement? Pin your poop.
You know what? I want a shirt. Pin
They
my
are in San
poop.
Francisco. Unfortunately, it's all over the streets.
Ew, yeah. That happens here
man.
sometimes too behind the bar.
Okay,
Yeah.
so speaking of gross things, what's the nastiest, freakiest, dirtiest thing you have done in this bar?
Me, a
Theoretically? Yeah.
That we've done ourselves.
Yeah, that you've done. Not that you've
Like
seen.
sexually or cleaned up.
Like I said, what's the nastiest, dirtiest, freakiest? Your category. Theoretically, go. Ooh, no goes.
Okay, well, I'll go. Josh, you want to go first?
Mine is gross.
I had sex behind patio bar the night before I got hired here.
Allegedly.
And got caught by Joey.
Allegedly.
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 Okay. Huh.
Allegedly, I did that.
Oh.
I mean, my eyes went like this, so I don't know what happened.
Do you still see the guy out? Allegedly.
Allegedly, regularly.
Does
And
he tip well?
Yeah, he always brings it up too.
And does he meet you behind the back of the bar ever?
No, he just brings it up all the time.
Just brings it up.
Yeah.
What does he bring up?
The event.
Texas.
That
you
allegedly
are
maybe
the,
happened.
You are the worst
Or didn't
pun
happen.
person.
I know, I'm a bad punner. Anyways, this bar. Oh God, I've been around forever, so it wasn't this time around, but the last time around that
How
I
many
was.
time arounds have there been?
2. I worked here twice.
Okay.
I was helping with the dancers back in the day, and that's what I did. And I hosted the shows here, and we had this really beautiful dancer. We actually went up dating for a while. His name was Josh, and we dated for like 2 months. He was from San Antonio, and it was kind of funny. His dancer name wasn't Josh, by the way. But anyways, we got caught in the employee restroom, canoodling, allegedly.
Cuddling in the bathroom?
Canoodling. I'm like, Josh, don't play that blonde shit.
I was
Allegedly.
I was cuddling
Allegedly.
something of his.
So my alleged was in the employee bathroom as well,
Yeah.
allegedly.
So we have a restroom that's hidden. No one can go back there but employees, obviously. So
Oh, and everybody that gets the wrong door.
And random drunk straight girls, mostly.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Straight girls?
When I was a random drunk straight girl, I went right into whatever bathroom I wanted. So I was doing bathroom equality before it was a thing, and I got carried out of the bathroom. And he was like, "You can't pee there." I was like, "There's a toilet. I need to pee. I can go."
Good for you. Way to hold it
Yeah.
to him.
There we
Stick
go.
the,
Shut
stick
up.
There we go.
Anyway.
the man.
There we go.
Eddie, what's yours? What's yours?
No, that was too
You were
quick.
gonna say yours.
No,
You were gonna say yours.
You
You
just
just
said,
said-
happened
You
in this
skipped right
bathroom.
over it.
You
Do you know
left it.
she gave us a
No,
taste and
absolutely.
didn't? No,
Golly.
that's not. I want to know. You know, I was canoodling.
No,
my
yeah.
friend Josh.
No, I guess-
What were you canoodling?
I really wish, like, okay, so in the straight world, like, I'm on the edge. In the gay world, I'm like boring. So my stories.
Were you
don't,
on the
like-
edge of glory?
Yeah, on the edge of glory
Same.
in the straight world.
Same here.
In the gay world,
Same
it's
here.
just like they're like, bitch, you're like the record keeper. So I'm like, God damn. But I mean, we just like made out and it was getting in, like, and then
Getting in?
It was getting
in.
No, we didn't do it.
But
It
he was
just,
getting
like
in?
made out. No, he didn't even get there.
Oh.
And I
You
was
got
like,
caught.
yeah, I got caught. I wouldn't have done it.
Allegedly.
Don't you
Allegedly.
look up?
Allegedly.
Don't you look up?
We have people out there that say different, so I don't know. There's people out there saying they're shaking their head, going. I saw a grandma face actually just go. Mm-hmm. I swear I saw that, like Stephen Grandma.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
squinting. I might see her. Oh, is she way back there?
I know these lights
Hey,
get hard to see back
Abuela.
there.
Hey.
Okay, so
I would say
Eddie,
mine was
can I do something real fast, Eddie?
Yeah.
1 second, because this is just bothering me. That little hair, it was like attacking.
Do this and like.
Yeah, it was attacking.
put
It
it
was
here.
attacking the microphone.
you told me not to put it up.
Well, I think
told
you
me
need
leave
to
it.
put it
Yeah,
up.
no, but you can
because
put
you're just
it up
not
without
doing it very well.
putting it up.
Okay.
Like you could go like
Yeah.
this and
Okay.
still be
Yeah.
all.
I would say mine was I was working on the patio bar. It was like one of my first weeks bartending, and some guy was ordering a vodka soda or 2 double vodka sodas, but his head was leaned back weird. Like he was like, "Oh, can I get like 2 vodka sodas?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Are you all right, man?" And he's like, "Oh, perfect." I was like, "Okay." And I just like lean over the bar, and there's some dude sucking his dick.
But you weren't involved.
No, I was not involved.
Well, then what? We said you.
Oh,
you
I have to be
freaky.
involved. Oh, my bad.
That story
I've
meant
never really
nothing to
done
me because you were not
So
involved.
no, but I mean, you
No,
know,
it
he's a
didn't.
baby
No,
bartender.
I don't give a fuck.
He saw a.
Honey, he had sex the day before
How
he got
many dicks
hired.
am I gonna
But he
suck
wasn't a
here?
baby. He
None.
wasn't a baby bartender.
Not gonna suck any dicks
He was
here,
not.
so.
Oh, my EDU. I'd never said mine. Mine is when people are like,
we're gonna
"Oh
go
my
back.
God, I'm so drunk. Can I have a vodka soda?" And I'm like, "You just told me you're drunk. We like legally like." Treading on dangerous territory.
We just went
Yeah.
backwards. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know where we're at now.
Yeah,
we,
no.
we went from dick
I land-
stories to this. To
Yeah, I
that.
just had to. Well, when he said something about the guy acting weird, then I was like, oh, and it triggered it. But then it was like a dick
Well, now
sucking
I
thing.
have one that really bothers me.
Okay.
And I have to say it now. Bar EDU again. We're going to go back.
It's
so
fine.
why is it that when people want water at the end of the night, they're the most aggressive motherfuckers? You see this person who goes, I just need a water.
Bitch, I was
and I'm like,
dancing
oh
all
my
night.
God, did you go through the Sahara to get here? Are you dying? Are you that parched? Did you dance all night long that you have no water in your body at all? There's a jug right over there. There's one over here. Go. It's so annoying to me that they act like, I just need a water so bad. And I'm like, I don't ever ask for water like that when I go out. In fact, I don't ask for water because I'm not a quitter. I'm just gonna keep drinking alcohol. I'll go home the next day. I'll drink water and Gatorade and die. But I don't do that. So no.
You said water, Gatorade, and what?
And die. I'll resuscitate myself. It's like, it's crazy.
I do
Why
BC
does
powder.
anyone ever do that? Do you like at the night? Water.
I don't ever like.
kind of pisses
I don't
me
ever
off.
mind giving anybody water. I know. I
I
also
do.
have like even when like the station's like right next to me.
I
and
do
they
mind.
ask for water. I'll literally like pour them a glass of water and then be like, and if I'm too busy in the future and there's a line and you don't want to wait for water, there's a water cooler right there.
See,
Yeah,
I don't.
God,
that's,
yeah, that's what I do.
kind of like what I
See,
do.
I do mind giving
That's
water
exactly
because I'll
what I
tell
do.
you why. Because it's annoying when they ask like that. Now, if someone walks up and acts like an adult and just says, "Hey, can I have a water?" Sure, absolutely. But when you act like you're a whiny little bitch and you're just like, that just makes me crazy. Don't do that, people. Don't do that. Don't be that person.
Don't be a whiny bitch.
Don't be a
So
whiny
at
Don't
bitch.
be
the
a
end
whiny
of the
bitch.
night, like especially on the weekends, what we used to do is like have water glasses, like plastic cups,
Oh, yeah.
and just hand them to people as they were going. Because we already, especially like the motherfucker that would be in the middle of the dance floor the whole night, like
Yeah.
killing it. Like you'd be like, yeah.
Just G for real. G. Yeah, G.
Love
G,
you.
G is a
We
regular.
love you.
His name is.
We love you.
His name is G.
We love
and
you.
he has his G-isms and he's awesome. We love him. But he's definitely the guy that's dancing all night long,
Turned.
everywhere, all over the bar, literally backflipping, pirouetting, in a rafter. I don't know. He's somewhere. So he might be here now. We never even know. We never know.
We love you.
What we
So,
do.
what is your favorite drink and your favorite shot as a human, not as a bartender? Like when you're out, okay, let's put ourselves in a situation. Your vacation favorite drink and shot, because those are different
Oh, yeah.
than your in-city shit. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't know that, but they're
Where
different.
is
Totally.
the vacation though?
In a hot place.
Hot place like
I say beach weather.
Yeah.
okay, beach weather.
Hot
Okay.
place, good beach weather, lots of sand.
I will go first. I hated making these when I worked at Hula Hut for almost 10 years. Pina coladas. I fucking hated making those, but I love to drink them. I love them with 151. Oh my God.
serious?
Yes, I'm that guy. I know. I want the fucking pineapple. I want the fruity little cherry. I want all the bullshit. And I want it to be with 151 because that's really strong. And I just want to sip on that little shit and just be like excited and happy. I love
Wasted.
and wasted. I love those things.
Okay, that's
I
a new
do.
one.
I know. I never tell anyone that. 'Cause
And what's
I
your
hate it.
shot?
My shot? Oh, my shot's simple. I mean, I usually do Chihuahua or I'll do Western Sun cucumber. I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
You didn't sponsor it yet. They didn't sponsor the show yet. They
I'll
haven't
do it when
sponsored
they
yet.
sponsor, damn it. No, no, I usually do Chihuahua. Those are my favorite shots. Or tequila. So I usually do silver tequila. I like what we used to call a chalupa. Did anyone remember the chalupas?
Yeah, I remember
So we
chalupa.
called it chalupa. It was Herradura silver, chilled with a splash of Sprite. So that's
Juicy
usually,
drinks that. He loved it.
that was my favorite.
Yeah,
so those are
Justin,
mine.
Juicy.
What about you? What about you, Eddie? What do you like?
If I'm on like, all right, if we're doing like beach vacation, then Presidente beer. Because I never really drank, honestly, like really didn't drink liquor until I started working here because
Okay.
it never
That's
got
valid.
a little
No,
too,
that's-
got a little too
you
wild.
like what you like. I mean, it's not an Austin
Yeah.
East Sider watermelon with cucumber vodka.
Which
Western
is
Sun.
absolutely delicious.
Delicious.
Absolutely
It's
delicious.
not that, but it's okay.
I haven't
then
tried
other
it
than
yet.
that,
So if you
oh,
want to record
do you want to try it?
No, but
Try it.
No,
Try it. Try
if
it.
East
Try
Sider
it.
wants,
Try it.
no, that's like
Try
the
it.
spit.
It's not my spit.
No.
I stuck my spit in.
If East Sider wants to record my first time trying one on camera, I'm game.
We're not totally looking for sponsors.
And my shot would be Jameson. That's just what I've always taken.
Okay.
I love a good JMO. Rihanna, baby. Woo woo. Let the Jameson sink in. Right? No, yeah.
Is that a Rihanna thing?
Yeah, Rihanna. She
Oh,
sings it.
okay.
You know, it's that.
I love her
It's
way
that
more.
song.
Yeah.
It's that song.
Cheers to the
Cheers to the freaking weekend. Let the Jameson sink
Yeah.
in. Yes, bitch.
Yeah.
Jameson. Rihanna. Okay.
Rihanna go hard.
Rihanna's
all day.
hot. I think
All
that
day.
woman
God,
is
yeah.
fucking
oh my
hot.
God.
Better than her being super hot, she is a philanthropist.
Boss bitch.
She has
Fenty
nonprofits.
Beauty. Nonprofits.
Well, yeah, but like she has the
She's-
beauty line and all that kind of stuff. But she is one of the most giving artists. Like she has a
I-
whole school and she's on a board.
Archie
and
Rihanna.
she's amazing.
I love her. I
Yeah.
think she's amazing. I have like 6 Rihanna wigs.
Rihanna,
I do.
we take sponsorships from music artists too.
Yeah, we'll tag
Rihanna.
you. She won't see this shit.
She's
but
like,
we'll tag
she's never gonna
She
see
will.
it. It's
She
fine.
will. She will.
Thank
I
you.
hope
Eddie.
so. Oh,
Believe.
thanks
Joshy,
thanks for
what are
believing in
your
us.
vacation on a hot beach with beautiful weather, shot and drink?
I actually like gin in the heat.
Gin?
In the heat, gin is
I would
good.
have never
Gin keeps
thought
you cool.
that. What specific
Negroni.
gin though?
Probably like a Negroni, like so
Negroni?
gin and Campari,
Ooh.
something gross
okay.
and dirty, but like still kind of good. Like
I don't
first time I
like
had a Negroni, I
Negronis.
thought that was disgusting and tasted like dirt, and then
Yeah.
like a day or two later, I was like,
Did you like have
kind of
to?
want one of those dirty
I've
drinks.
tried one
Earthly
and I
man.
just
You're
did
an
not
earthly
like
man.
it.
Earthy.
You're an
I
earthy
didn't
man.
like it. It was just like.
It's good. You gotta try it again.
Got to drink it again.
Yeah.
I'd have to try it again. Okay.
It's good.
That's what I thought about Tuaca the first time I took it, and now look at me.
It's still gross.
It's got orange and vanilla flavors, and it's Italian. It's fabulous.
So what about your shot? What's your shot?
Shot's always Fireball just because it's easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Easy on the bartender, easy on everybody, except for yourself
Easy
the
like
next
you.
day because
Easy
I
That's
like
like
amazing.
that.
Okay.
Josh,
Easy like
Josh can be easy, but he's been like chill lately.
Well, we know that he was easy behind the bar. So
and somebody,
behind the patio bar.
Oh my God.
I mean, that was pretty easy, baby.
somebody even commented on you today because I was like, "Oh, we're interviewing Josh." I was like, "Yeah, that's like one of the people I really wanted for my birthday." And my friend that I'm staying with was like, "Oh yeah, he's been working out lately." Like it was a thing. Like people are noticing your man, bro, dude
No.
thing going. It's hot.
Get it, Josh.
It's good.
Get it,
Get
Josh.
it.
It's all about health.
Get it in front of the bar this time. Get it in front of
Yes.
the bar. Not behind the bar, in front of it.
In front of it. So
I wanna see it.
oddly enough,
I like it behind the bar.
you like it behind the bar. You
Oh.
get it behind the bar.
Not behind the bar. Like,
wants it
while
No,
I'm
I'm
working,
saying-
but
no,
actually
He wants
Yeah,
it in
like
the
the
behind,
alley, you know,
behind
back
the
alley
bar.
by the dumpster.
That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
get it behind the bar. So what's crazy is one of mine, my vacation in the summer. We're doing summer.
Summary.
Gin and tonic.
Summary.
Yeah,
Gin.
mine's
Gin is it. Gin keeps
Gin
you cool.
and tonic,
Makes
and
you
then
feel fresh.
So I can't lie because my friends in the audience. Moscow Mule. You don't.
No, the cucumber.
Okay, let me finish. You let me
Is it,
finish.
Sorry.
Was it watermelon,
Sorry.
cucumber
Sorry.
from Western
Cucumber
Sun?
watermelon?
No, guys, listen very carefully because I can't lie. My friends in the audience. And then my summer shot is tequila.
That's what I do. Yay.
1800, Herradura, Espolón.
Don Julio.
So every single tequila.
Never
double
tequila.
shot.
double
Double
shot.
shots
She likes
of
a double
tequila.
shot.
But as a good bartender, they can be hot and naked. I don't need.
She is the only. I mean, I'm going to tell you, she's the only one that I know can do a fucking hot shot of Tito's, a hot shot of anything. She's just like, yeah, give it to me. You are a boss. I cannot do that.
Yeah.
I cannot do hot tequila. I love tequila. It's my favorite shot. But if I do hot tequila, it just literally sits here and it's like it's going to end up back out.
It
I've
slows
drank
me
hot-
down. Like
Yeah.
if it's hot, then
I
like
agree.
I remember and it like burns for like at least 30 minutes going down.
Damn.
I say it slows me down, but then
Bitch,
your
I've
body
been with you.
adapts.
It does not slow you down. I woke up the next morning next to a Jumbo Jack
That is
the night I went out with you.
Lachey is evil and she takes over. That's not me.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Lachey.
Lachey.
Yes.
Well, hopefully we see Lachey on the show sometime. So
Oh, it's a birthday.
will there be
It's
a show?
birthday. We
Will
gotta
there
go
be
grab
a show?
shots. Gotta run off and grab shots.
Okay, so guys,
we have a few more things. We have
Yeah.
a few more things. But
Yeah.
we've also got only a few minutes. So
Yeah,
let's
that's where
go
I was going,
really
Texas.
quickly. I know I'm trying to keep us on
Okay,
track.
go.
Okay. We have Texas tea, our next little topic here. So something funny that you've seen at the bar. And something that something you've seen recently in the bar. Something I had that was really funny, I thought, and it's a little bit tea.
are you bored, Eddie? Don't be
No,
yawning while he's
thinking.
talking.
He's thinking. So
I need another beer.
he really wants another beer. He really does.
Okay.
Bless his heart. But no, so this weekend, there was a little guy that came up to the bar, and he was kind of sassy, and he walked up, and I couldn't tell if he was just like gay sassy or if he was kind of drunk. Because, sometimes they kind of swizzle in, and you're like, oh, okay. And he asked for 2 tequila shots. And so I said, okay. And I was like, what kind of tequila? And he goes, whatever. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, all right. So I'm a little bit kind of just watching him a little bit. And it's funny because my guy was actually standing over here and 2 of my other friends. And we're watching him, and I make the shots. I put him down next to him, and then I always put limes in the cup because I just don't like to put it on a napkin. I think it's rude. So I always put limes in a cup next to the tequila shots.
Yeah.
So the guy looks at me, and he does a little, and he grabs the cup of limes and goes like this. And tries to reach in the tequila glass to grab the lime. And I go, baby, we're done. I said, hold on, honey, let me get your credit card. So I took his credit card back from him, and I refunded his money, and I took his shots, and I actually gave them to my friends because, you can't drink those because he didn't put his hand in the drink yet. So I didn't give a dirty drink away, just so you know. But he tried to drink the limes. It was the funniest shit I'd ever seen because he didn't even realize that he wasn't drinking tequila. He just goes... And then the lime was like on his face. And then he put it down and I was like, what the fuck? It was literally insane. Has it ever happened to you? Have you ever seen anything? Have you seen someone just like do something
not to
crazy
that
at the bar?
level.
Like that they're really wasted? And again, preface this, we're not supposed to serve drunk patrons, but I just couldn't.
don't serve
I just couldn't. We
drunk.
don't.
Yeah, we
I couldn't
don't
tell if he
serve.
was or not.
We do
But
not
thank God
serve.
I caught him because then he would have been even more drunk. So it was crazy, but it was funny.
Lately? Oh,
Lately.
sorry. Lately? Josh, you go first. I have to think.
How long did it take you to learn how to bartend? Because you have a slow learning curve. Right here.
Ooh, she called him.
No, I'm just
Oh my
asking
God.
questions. It's a real question.
You know,
Sorry.
it's called Texas tea, bitch, and she went for it.
Sorry.
She is sipping
Yep.
it.
No, I'm
Where's
not,
my
but
sip?
yeah.
Sip.
So now you have two questions.
Josh, go.
Lately, somebody was like, I think it was a double Scorpio party.
What is Double Scorpio?
Double Scorpio is a brand
VHS.
for a VHS head cleaner. If you have
Feature
dirty
and sell
heads, we
it.
feature and sell and host parties by the company that is Austin-based and local. So
Okay.
if you need video head cleaner, look
Because
them
you
up.
have a VHS that needs to be
Or
cleaned.
come and see me, and I
If it's dirty.
can give you some, sell you some.
YouTube it.
Anywho, so somebody was at this party
Google.
and like we evidently I think had to kick him out because he was wasted and way too drunk. And so he decides he wanted to like come back in the party and is gonna go in the alleyway and climb the like stairwell and the scaffolding of the neighbor's like property. And then like instead of taking the stairwell up, he climbs on the outside of it, up this wall somehow, and then climbs over some other shit and like does a balance beam across this open like area like 15 feet up like off the ground. And I see him, I'm like trying to get a ladder and running around like the bar being like, just stop, you're gonna fucking kill yourself.
Did he make it in or?
So he like has to jump from like this neighbor's like scaffolding onto like our bathroom on the patio and like over like a 4-foot gap. So he's like doing some parkour drunk shit like and like
Wow.
jumps onto it, lands on top of it.
and he thought he was like a mountain goat, you know? He just
literally
got-
jumps down into the back of the bar like we're gonna let him stay after all that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
so you got in. So
that was really good. You tried really hard.
You
You
know,
really wanted to come
it would have
in,
been
but,
awesome
like,
if
I
you
was
got
just literally like,
into the
what?
bar and then got kicked out again.
Yeah, like immediately. Like
That would have been insanely stupid.
I
Wow.
thought he was gonna like fall for sure.
Do you know
Like,
that happened at Rain one time? A guy
he tried it evidently at Rain right before that.
before we had the very back bar. This guy tried to climb over, and he actually was on top of the back patio bar.
Really high fence?
And because we had the high fence, and he jumped over it. And when he jumped down, he was so drunk he did not realize he broke his leg. So like shit was like out, like burp, like the bone. And so he had to be, of course, they had to call EMS and get him out. He didn't, and the whole time he wanted to just stay in the bar. He wanted to drink and have a good all night. He did not know that his leg
He was probably on
fucked
6th
up.
Street first or something, because we didn't do that over here.
Yeah, it was 6th
Nope,
Street.
not
Bless their
us.
hearts.
Nope.
So, yeah.
So
Eddie, have you thought enough?
Yeah. Do you want me to go or is it your go?
Oh my
God.
goodness. We're
No,
gonna end the show.
lately nothing crazy has
We're
happened
gonna
to me.
end the show on Legina's because apparently Eddie has nothing.
Okay,
nothing.
so
He has a hairy ass. That's all we know.
shit happens crazy all the time in the bars. You just have to peep game.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing is when people relive their glory years of when they used to work in the bar. And
there's a few of them that do that.
What had happened was
Yeah.
last week, this dude came in and he was tweaking. I don't know on what.
Tweaking meaning what? What does tweaking mean?
Like
last
Josh?
week he was high on some sort of drug, probably methamphetamine.
Okay, so then, like, I'm just
Rat
watching
poison.
from the corner, and like this bar that we're in, as you can see, has like mirrors everywhere. So when you get good, you can like check the angles, and you never have to actually make eye contact with somebody to see what they're doing. And this guy is like taking off his shirt and he gets down to his like little underwears and he's like, I used to work here. I used to dance. You don't remember me? You grabbed my dick. Like he was just
He was a dancer or was he a bartender?
He said he was a dancer here.
I didn't remember him at all.
I didn't remember him.
People lie all the time.
He was
so
calling
I'm sure
out
he probably
names.
wasn't.
Yeah, when I first started working here, people would be like, I'm going to get you fired. I know the owner. And then I figured out, I'd go, which owner do you know? And
Yeah, you start asking the questions.
yeah, so long story short, this dude was like reliving the glory years. I'm not sure he actually ever worked here. And he was like harassing all of us because it was slow, so we didn't have anybody to like go
Right.
serve. And yeah,
that's
and
the
he was
worst.
getting Mackie. I was just sitting there eating the pretzels.
No.
He didn't speak to me at all. Thank God.
I thought about
I wasn't
recording it.
having it.
Mackie's like, don't call him back over here.
That's
so,
insane.
Yeah.
Oh.
So those
Yeah.
are Eddie.
Does it have to be recent? Because I haven't had anything like honestly like crazy happen.
He said recent, but no, I mean,
You haven't
there's-
had anything that's like just made you like, oh my gosh, like a drunken patron or someone crazy
Think of
or.
anything right now. I feel like because I'm on the spot, I can't think of anything. How bad
don't
is
come
that?
up to me later telling me put this in. No,
There are no
Eddie.
Eddies.
Private interview. Do
We're
a
not-
private interview.
Well,
Do a
shit.
private interview.
Well, I
back.
guess Eddie's done. Then Eddie, can you leave, please? So,
Say it.
no. Okay. Well, if you can't think of anything, we won't make you go any further, I guess. But well, what we do want to say is it is July 1st, so we still have about 18 days until we have Red Hot,
Yes.
which is a very, 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 very big event we have here. It's very close to Legina and all of us that have worked in the industry for a very long time. This year, it is benefiting Project Transitions. It is a charity event that we do, that we host here at the bar. It's from 5 to 9, right? 5 to 9? 9 p.m. And we have a silent auction. There's many, many items you can, again, my spa is donating products. I'm donating microblading, which is tattooing brows, makeup. We've got, spa packages. We've got, trips to places, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, a lot of entrepreneurs
Yeah.
that we know that are customers here donate everything from our friend Miguel that used to work here, Cosita Boricua. He has his food truck. He's donating
Yeah.
a gift card.
We have art.
Kat is
We have
donating.
there's all kinds of stuff.
I'm
so-
donating art.
Yeah.
I'm donating an art piece. And
Yeah,
he does pretty well every year.
We really, really want you guys to come out to the event. It's again July 19th. Be a host or help sponsor the party if you want to. It's $25. You get a shirt with that as well. It helps us throw the party. Again, all the proceeds, 100% go to the charity event. So we don't keep a dime of it. So it's just to help out the community that helps us and help support us here at the bar. So that's coming up pretty soon.
And it's been running for over 25 years.
27 years, I think,
Yeah.
now plus. So it's a big
going
event.
strong.
So if you want to help us out or anything, please contact any one of the staff members here at Oil Can Harry's at 211 West 4th Street.
Yes.
Or hit us up on social media. We would love to have you help us out and love to have you here at the bar and come hang out with us.
Yeah, and the guys right here, when do y'all work so that they can come find you?
Yeah.
Every day but Wednesday and Thursday. I'm always on the patio.
What time? Are you happy hour? Are you nighttime?
I'm at nighttime, except for Sunday. I'm in the middle
He's
of
a
the day.
mid. He's like a 4 p.m. to 10.
4 to
in the
10
middle.
on Sundays
He's
for
in
happy
the
hour.
middle of the sandwich, baby.
Come down and see us for game night on Mondays.
Yeah.
Tuesdays, we have show tune sing-along.
Oh, I
With
thought you were
me,
going to keep
Texas,
going.
with Texas.
Wednesdays, we have
Wet underwear.
Wet underwear.
the Soaking Wet with Jamie Perry. Thursdays, we
Soaking
have Drag
Wet.
Survivor with
I don't know why I
Rose
did that
Kelly
when I went
Klein.
soaking wet. I don't know. I just looked.
your pussy.
Well, I was
She's
just,
there in
I
her
was just
pussy
thinking.
out.
It's your pussy when you think
I was
about
saying no, it was. I was just thinking about penises flapping around.
And Eddie,
I work every day but Monday and Friday.
Monday
what
and what?
time?
9 p.m. to close.
Got it.
And you don't work Monday and what?
Friday.
Monday and Friday. Okay, cool. Okay. So if you want to come see him and talk about his hairy ass, that's his times. If you want to see Josh and talk about more about that intimate night on the patio, come and see these boys. And again, thank you guys so much for watching How May We Service You, the podcast about all of our bartender stories, Bar EDU, our questions. If you have any questions, please contact us at contact@howmayweserviceyou.com. That's coming up very soon.
Get it, bitch. You got it now.
No, I do.
Yeah.
And also, we have our new episodes. We will be doing a viewing party coming up very soon, too, as well, with all of our episodes. We'll do an episode before each show
From now on.
So we're
So
very
it's 7.
excited about that. So if you want to come watch a show, if you can't see a show at 8 o'clock, we'll be doing those at 7 p.m. here at Oil Can Harry's. So again, this show is filmed every Monday, 8 o'clock. So we will see you then. Thank you guys for joining us. And thank you guys out there.
Thank you.
Thank
How may
you.
we service you?
How may we service?
Yes. You swear.
I'm so dirty. Bye.
Bye.